two-wheeler talk. The 2026 Suzuki GS400 Neo-Retro marks the return of a legendary nameplate in Suzuki's history, blending the charm of the original GS400 from the late 1970s with cutting-edge tech and engineering of the modern era. This isn't just a nostalgic tribute. This is Suzuki tapping into a fast-growing market of riders who want classic style without sacrificing modern performance, reliability, or safety. And for many motorcycle enthusiasts and urban riders alike, the GS400 Neo-Retro delivers exactly that. Let's dive straight into what makes the 2026 GS400 Neo-Retro so compelling. At the heart of the machine is a 399cc parallel twin engine, liquid-cooled and fuel-injected, with dock architecture. It produces a healthy 45 horsepower at 9,500 revolutions per minute and 38 Nm of torque at 7,000 revolutions per minute. That makes it more than just a beginner's motorcycle. In fact, Suzuki has tuned this engine for a perfect balance of low-end torque and high revving excitement, which means it's equally comfortable cruising through the city as it is powering through twisty backroads on weekends. Throttle response is crisp and linear, thanks to the advanced ride-by-wire system, a first for a Suzuki bike in this category. Riders will appreciate the smoothness and predictable delivery, especially in stop-and-go traffic. And if you're someone who enjoys engine character, the GS400 doesn't disappoint. The parallel twin setup gives off a refined growl with a hint of old-school mechanical thump, enhanced by Suzuki's carefully tuned exhaust note, a deep, resonant tone that adds to the bike's retro soul. The 6-speed gearbox shifts smoothly, and the slipper clutch helps prevent rear-wheel hop under aggressive downshifting. It's small touches like this that make the GS400 feel more premium than its price tag would suggest. Speaking of which, Suzuki has priced the 2026 GS400 Neo-Retro at around $6,799. Making it one of the most affordable Neo-Retro motorcycles in the 400cc category. One of the standout features is its design. This motorcycle looks like it rolled straight out of a vintage poster, but with modern detailing everywhere you look. The round LED headlamp encased in a chrome bezel sets the tone. It's flanked by bullet-style LED turn indicators that evoke 70s-style cues. The sculpted 14-liter fuel tank proudly wears the retro Suzuki lettering, while the overall proportions remain sleek, compact, and balanced. Chrome-finished dual analog dials dominate the cockpit, housing a speedometer and tachometer, but Suzuki has smartly integrated a discrete digital display between them for gear position, fuel level, and trip data. This thoughtful blend of analog charm and digital convenience is a major plus for retro enthusiasts who still appreciate modern functionality. The frame is a lightweight steel diamond type, which helps keep the wet weight down to just 181 kilograms. That's light enough to make the GS400 Neo-Retro incredibly flickable in corners while also being easy to handle for shorter or newer riders. The low seat height of 790 mm also aids in approachability, ensuring that riders of all sizes can get comfortable and confident. Suspension-wise, you get a 41 mm telescopic front fork with rubber gaiters again, a throwback to the classic era, paired with twin rear shock absorbers that are preload adjustable. While the setup isn't exactly performance spec, it offers more than adequate damping for urban roads and light touring, soaking up potholes and undulations with composure. Braking duties are handled by a single 310 mm disc at the front with a dual piston caliper, and a 240 mm disc at the rear. Dual-channel ABS is standard and well calibrated and not too intrusive, yet reassuring when you really need to clamp down in an emergency. The braking setup, though not high-end, is well matched to the bike's power and weight. Suzuki has also equipped the GS400 with a few modern rider aids that are subtly integrated. There's low RPM assist, which prevents stalling at low speeds by boosting engine revs slightly, especially helpful for stop-and-go traffic or beginner riders. The Easy Start system is another convenience feature that lets you start the bike with a single touch and no need to hold the button down. When it comes to ergonomics, the GS400 has nailed the sweet spot. The handlebars are slightly raised and swept back, providing a natural upright riding position. Foot pegs are mildly rear set for a sporty but comfortable feel. making long commutes or weekend rides equally enjoyable. You won't be hunched over like on a sport bike, but you also won't feel too relaxed like on a cruiser. It's the versatile middle ground that works for a wide range of riding styles. Tires come in at 110/80 R18 up front and 140/70 R17 at the rear, classic sizes wrapped around spoked alloy wheels that give off vintage vibes while maintaining tubeless functionality. This pairing gives the GS400 solid road grip and agile handling, whether you're navigating city corners or carving through mountain bends. The paint schemes are another area where Suzuki shines. The GS400 Neo-Retro is available in 3 striking liveries: classic pearl white with red and blue stripes, metallic Triton blue with silver pinstripes, and an understated matte black with bronze accents. Each color scheme is inspired by Suzuki's historic race bikes and roadsters, and they all come with matching pinstripe detailing and vintage-style badging. Now let's talk about what makes this bike stand out from other Neo-Retro offerings in the market. The GS400's key USP is how well it balances style, performance, and price. Most retro-styled bikes either focus too much on appearance and skimp on performance, or they go all in on modern engineering but lose the old-school appeal. Suzuki has managed to strike a near-perfect balance. The bike is also highly customizable. Suzuki is offering a range of accessories including a Cafe Tilde copyright tracer seat cowl, brand mirrors, saddlebags, tank pads, and even a retro windscreen. This makes the GS400 not just a stylish daily rider but also a perfect base for enthusiasts who love to personalize their bikes. Fuel efficiency is respectable too, averaging around 28 to 30 km/L depending on riding habits. With its 14-liter tank, that translates to over 350 kilometers of range on a full tank, great for weekend getaways without constant fuel stops. Suzuki has also focused on durability and ease of maintenance. The engine design is proven, the electronics are minimal but effective, and spare parts are expected to be affordable and widely available. This makes the GS400 an ideal bike for markets in Asia, Europe, and North America where long-term ownership costs matter to many riders. As for competition, the 2026 Suzuki GS400 Neo-Retro takes on rivals like the Yamaha XSR 400, Royal Enfield Hunter 450, Honda CB350, and the Kawasaki W175. Compared to these, the GS400 stands out with its modern engine performance, lighter weight, and cleaner retro aesthetic. It also avoids the bulkiness of some heavier Neo-Retro bikes, making it a better choice for newer riders or urban commuters. On the road, the GS400 is a delight. It's nimble in traffic, stable at highway speeds, and surprisingly composed through corners. It doesn't try to be an aggressive machine, it wants to be enjoyed. The suspension is forgiving, the gearbox is slick, and the throttle feels connected. Riders of all skill levels will find something to love here. To sum up, the 2026 Suzuki GS400 Neo-Retro is more than just a retro-themed motorcycle. It's a thoughtfully engineered, well-priced, and deeply enjoyable ride that captures the soul of motorcycling. For riders who want vintage looks with modern performance and reliability, it offers one of the most complete packages in its class. Whether you're a seasoned motorcyclist looking to relive the golden days or a beginner wanting something stylish yet friendly, the GS400 checks nearly every box. And with a price under $7,000, a legendary badge on the tank, and enough charm to turn heads at every stoplight, the Suzuki GS400 Neo-Retro is easily one of the most exciting launches in recent memory. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a movement. One that connects the past with the present and reminds us all why we fell in love with riding in the first place.